at brain and mind and the association between the two. Penfield was widely recognized globally as an expert in those fields. And his book, Mystery of the Mind, in 1975, made it very clear. He said, as a practicing materialist neuroscientist, what a relief it was to find that ultimately you cannot fully explain mind and consciousness through the brain alone. And he said, this is a beautiful open door to the reality of spirituality in a modern scientific setting. Sadly, the world was not ready for his book. He'd been recently diagnosed with cancer, and I think the book was dismissed in some scientific and medical circles. And yet it made a perfectly set of valid and beautiful points from somebody who knew much more about the brain-mind connection than pretty much anybody on Earth. So I would just preface it with all that. And from my perspective, what we're talking about here is the brain is really the final projector. It's not where you will find long-term memories. Those are stored in an information field. That's the same field that gives us the resource of life reviews, the ability to relive events of our life in extraordinary ways at the end of life that show us that our consciousness and that kind of mental, spiritual aspect of the universe is the most important part. That this material world is in many ways subservient and derived from that kind of spiritual and mental layer of function.